It's our way of saying a big thank you to the patrons for playing. Boss Hogg and Tim Strong fight to the death. Who will be the last one left? Thank you for being a fan. The Top 10 presents the Golden Ticket.
I can't help but sing along with that gorgeous intro song. Welcome into the Golden Ticket, presented to you by the Top 10. It is a show that we do for patrons. They are competing in a tournament of trivia. We won't say what name the show we're basing this kind of roughly on. And the ultimate winner gets to be a guest on the show. They also get to choose the topic of that show. Yeah. And it's been a lot of fun so far. We've done 4. This is episode 5 for those that have been paying attention and watching along with us. And I am your host, Matt Knost, and I'm joined by...
Hello, everyone. I'm John Rocha. Oh, the Golden Ticket. I'm trying to hit the right notes. I'm not a good singer, so I was trying to find, just singing along with our man there. What's his name again? Johnny, Danny?
Andy.
Andy Merriweather. Andy Merriweather. Fantastic singing there. Shout out to you for those lyrics again, Matt. Fantastic. I swear to God, I can't hear it enough. It's such a great riff. And,
he did a phenomenal job. It's a beautiful orchestration. He's got a lovely voice, and I even like the auto tune on the final. The Top 10 presents the Golden Ticket. I think it's
absolutely. They'll put us all in jail for copying a certain game show and copying a theme song from a sitcom. But until then, we're going to keep doing this show, for God's sakes. We had 4 great episodes of the show already. You guys have been loving nothing but fantastically positive comments, some constructive criticism, which we respect, but overall pretty positive reactions to the show. So, and this is a show that Matt and I are enjoying doing for quite a month now, for a few weeks, enjoying having fun with the fans, with the patrons. So let's get to it. Should we introduce our contestants here, Matt?
Yes, please bring them in. Right. First up, who you got?
Let me switch the graphics so that we get everybody in here. Doesn't seem clumsy. All right, first off, coming from his mother's attic, there in somewhere in the Northern California area, it is J Scotty for real.
Come on down.
How are you doing?
Good evening. Just to clarify, it's not my mother's attic. I'm an independent man. I do live in a finished attic, but I don't live with my parents. But I'm right there with you guys. Shout out to Andy. I was singing along as well. Boss, what was it? I won't ruin it anymore.
All right, well, let's bring our second contestant in. She is a fantastic lady, and I've seen her around our Top 10 shows, and so it's great to bring her in now. Nancy Mallory, how are you, Nancy?
Hello, it's good to be here.
Look at that.
How is Canada today?
Yeah, how's Canada?
It's been a rainy day all day.
Oh,
I would kill for some rain. It's muggy here.
Right? I would kill for some rain.
I would kill for some rain.
I would just kill for some rain. Just absolutely kill for some rain.
Yeah, but I'll take the trade-off of no 7 months of winter. So enjoy Canada, Nancy.
That's fair. Hail Canada. All right, and our man who brought us the bongos over here for the Top 10 show when he came to a live event down there in Houston, Juan Reyes. What's up, Juan? How are you?
Doing good. I'm happy to be here. Glad to be part of the show. I definitely upped my Patreon when you guys said this was going to be the show. So
nice.
I'm glad to do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've been a long-time supporter. It's a simple bump up, and then now, hopefully, one of the 3 of you could very well be a guest on the show one day and pick the topic.
It's true. It's true.
It's in the cards. We're pulling for all 3 of you, even though that is not possible.
Do you have is that a name tag on your shirt there, Juan? What do you got there?
Oh yeah, it's part from my job. It just says Carnival because we had a Carnival sale.
Nice.
I work for Mannheim Auto Auction. I do IT support.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
He's intelligent, man.
It was just Carnival in the middle of COVID. Gorgeous. A beautiful celebration.
The sale itself was a while ago, but I still have the
shirt. Okay.
So
good for you.
6 feet away dancing. I love it. I respect it. And helping us do the show today, of course, returning guest, Blair Simpson. How are you, Blair?
Good. How are you guys?
Good.
We're doing well. How's Chicago?
I'm actually in New Orleans now.
Wow. What?
It just keeps moving on us.
Anything we should know here, Blair?
No, just visiting my brother, helping out with some stuff, avoiding the hurricane. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we had someone on the show later that sent an email. Was like, I don't know if the hurricane's hit me or not. And he was like, it's not. And it was like, I don't know if you should be celebrating because the hurricane is still hitting.
It is hitting some people. Right.
I appreciate your enthusiasm.
Right on, Blair. All right.
Well, we're ready to get this shindig started.
Yeah, let's do it. Do you want to? I'll remove Blair, but do you want to tell the contestants? Blair will pop in after every round to help us sort out the score and everything like that. So we'll see him again. Thank you, Blair.
Yep.
All right, Matt. How does this show?
It is quite simple. J Scotty Drew got the random number pull. So Mr. St. Clair is going to choose the first category and whatever number value he wants. And we start there and we just keep going around. Whoever won or got the last correct answer gets to pick again. Don't forget, if you miss the question, you lose those points. It killed Bobby Carney. He was up by a lot. And then it just second round smoked him. So you're always in this game. Don't give up.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, so J Scotty, where would you like to take us to open?
Yes, sir. Let's test the waters and start things off a little slow here. Let's go movie taglines from the 2000s for 100, please.
Okay.
For 100, your question is Spartans, tonight we dine in hell. Scott.
What is 300?
That is correct.
Correctamundo.
And got the wording in the form of a question. Already getting some extra points if we awarded those. But we do not.
We do
Good
not.
for you.
Where
would you like to go next?
Let's continue with the category to 300. Is it
200?
200, excuse me. Yeah.
All right. 71% of the Earth's surface is covered by water. That's a lot of space to find one fish.
Scotty.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What is Finding Nemo?
Correct. Finding Nemo over 200 points. Juan and Nancy, you can chime in at any time and say your name to grab these questions. You know,
they're biding their time. They're biding their time.
I want to make sure, they know.
I'm liking this category, so let's continue to 300, please.
300 in the category of tagline from the 2000s is the greatest fairy tale never told.
Ooh, a tough
Scotty.
one.
Go
ahead.
What is Shrek?
The man is 3 for 3, starting off hot.
Wow. All right. Where are we going next, Scotty?
Let's keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
All right, here we go. Remember, you guys are still in the game here, Juan and Nancy. All right, the next one is cops or criminals when you're facing a loaded gun. What's the difference? That's the tagline.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Nobody.
Smart play by Scotty. Not to guess. He's got a big lead right now. The answer is The Departed. The Departed. There
all right,
go.
Scotty, where you want to go?
Let's finish out the category.
All right, your final one in taglines from the 2000s for 500 points is A Hero Will Rise.
Wow, that is as big as it gets.
That one is tough. 5, 4, 3.
Scotty.
Ooh,
go for it.
What is Batman Begins?
Oh,
that is incorrect.
Oh, Scotty cost himself some points there. Anyone else? Nancy?
Golden Eyes Nancy?
One.
All right. No, it was Gladiator. What is Gladiator?
Right.
Now you guys are beating J Scotty. Congratulations. Actually, no, you still have 100 points, I believe. There you go.
Yeah,
okay.
All right. You get to choose again, Scotty. Where you want to go?
All right. Let me refresh my memory on the categories here. Let's start off on the docks for 100.
All right, on the docks for 100. This 2018 documentary about Fred Rogers became a hit a year before Tom. Who would you have, Matt?
I think it was Scotty, was it not?
Okay, all right.
What is Won't You Be My Neighbor?
That is correct for 100 points. Scotty, 200-point lead right now.
Let's
where you want to go?
Let's continue with on the docks for 200, please.
For 200, it is Morgan Freeman's voice became iconic in large part to the documentary about well-dressed birds on
Juan. Juan.
There you go. You got it.
What is March of the Penguins?
That is correct.
Boom! And just like that, Juan has tied the game up.
Where would you want to go next, Juan?
Let's stay on the docks for 300.
All right. This 2009 Disney nature documentary about our planet remains the highest grossing film.
Scotty.
Scotty.
What is Earth?
Boom. You know what gave it away in that question, Matt?
It was, yes.
It's about our planet. That's kind of a dead giveaway there.
Well, it could be Blue Planet, or it could be like there's still.
Sure.
Next one. Well, there's also a hint for all three of them, so it's not like it was weighted in anybody's specific favor.
This third rock from the sun place. No, all right. What's our next one there, Scotty?
I'm gonna switch things up and let's try Under the Cape for 100.
All right, and Under the Cape for 100. Your question is: this historical event was the main setting for Wonder Woman.
Scotty.
All right.
Good.
What is World War I?
That is correct.
Correct. What cape is she wearing in Wonder Woman? Oh well, I'll have a conversation with the question writers. All right, what's next?
Let's do Under the Cape for 200.
All right, this character was an original member of the X-Men First Class. His power was to adapt, and his superhero name was named after a famous
Scotty.
Who is Darwin?
Wow, nice, Scotty. Way to go, 200 points. I didn't even remember that Darwin was in First Class. All right.
Pretty memorable death scene.
If you say so, I hated that movie. All right, next.
I didn't like all those young guys, but go ahead.
Fair enough. Let's do what are we at? Under the Cape 300?
Under the Cape 300 is this hidden tentacled alien in Captain Marvel appeared to most people as this animal.
Nancy.
Nancy.
What is cat?
That is correct.
That is correct. All right, Nancy for 300. Where are we going next?
Let's do Under the Cape for 400.
All right. This character was the first to die on screen in The Watchmen.
Scotty.
Who
is the comedian?
That is correct for 400 points. Wow, Scotty. All right, doing well in this first round.
Let's finish out Under the Cape for 500.
For 500, your final question is: this actor played Harvey Dent in Batman 1989 and then voiced Two-Face Harvey.
Who is Billy D. Williams?
That is correct.
All right, we got two more questions.
So going back to On the Docks, where we at? 400?
Yeah, 400. This is more than just a great sports moment. This documentary made by filmmaker Leon Gast chronicles the Ali Foreman Rumble in the jungle. Oh, for the love of God.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I should walk off this show right now. When We Were Kings, the incredible documentary about Ali's fight with Foreman there.
Sorry, they didn't want to lose the points. I understand that.
That's fair. All right.
Final question then for 500 points in On the Docks is: all Michael Moore wanted to do in his debut documentary was have a discussion with the former CEO of General Motors about closing the plant in Flint, Michigan. What is this movie? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That one was a tough one.
Tough one.
That is What Is Roger and Me?
Yeah.
Glad I didn't risk it.
Yeah.
I almost jumped the gun on that one.
There you go. Well, save yourself some points. So let's bring Blair back in and get a tally and see how bad Nancy's losing by at this point.
Come on now. Come on. Be a little more.
Nice.
Nancy's not in last.
Yeah. Oh.
Juan has 200 points. Nancy has 300.
Nice.
And Scotty have 1,700.
1,700 for right now.
Commanding lead.
Wow. And this is after he dropped a 500-point question. So a way to claw back up there in the lead there, Scotty.
Look, Nancy and Juan, I wouldn't blame you if you start, trying to get a little more smoke in Scott's world right now. You know what I mean? Start wishing it that way. It gets cloudy in his room. He can't quite hear as well. I don't know, something. Let's make it happen.
She's too nice. She's Canadian.
If it's a certain type of smoke, I'll allow it.
Oh yeah.
Well, if you're not in Humboldt County, then I don't think that's going to happen.
I wish I was a little closer. Maybe these wildfires would have some benefit.
Yeah. Well,
That's a good point. All right, Matt. Shall we move on to round two?
Yeah. J Scotty is in the lead. Thank you, Blair, for telling those scores for us. We appreciate that.
Appreciate that very much, Blair. Let's take you out.
All right. So. Well, we start with who's in last gets to choose the first question?
Yes.
Is that what we did? Okay. So, Juan, that would be you. Where would you like to go?
2 to tango for 200.
All right. Let me bring that up for me. Sorry about that. 2 to tango.
The categories are 2 to tango, MacGuffins, and classics on the shelf.
Ooh, classics on the shelf. All right. 2 to tango for 200. Remember, the question points double now. Their amounts double as we go into the second round. Gene Kelly was sick with fever when he did his title number. Ooh, that sounds like Scotty.
Scotty.
Yeah.
What is Singing in the Rain?
That's correct for 200 points. Nice job, Scotty. Patting that lead of his to 1900.
Testing 1, 2 on my mic. Testing 1, 2.
All right, where are we going next?
Let's switch over to MacGuffins for 200.
MacGuffins for 200. Your question is: this historic MacGuffin may have smelled of elderberries, and the journey to find it included rude French soldiers, a homicidal bunny rabbit, the gorge.
Scotty.
Go ahead.
What is the Holy Grail?
That is correct.
Wow. He is stopping right now, Juan and Nancy. Let's go,
Right.
Juan.
I got a good feeling. They're going to make this comeback, and it's going to be all good.
All right, they better do it soon.
I believe in you guys.
Where are we going next, Scotty?
Let's try MacGuffins for 400.
All right, MacGuffins for 400. This 1942 World War II film dealt with a MacGuffin in the form of some letters of transit that amounted to no more than, quote, a hill of beans.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nobody answers that one. It is one of my least favorite films, Casablanca. Casablanca in there.
Of all the gin joints.
Yeah, of all the questions in all the world, you had to miss that one. All right, let's move on.
What do you
to
want
the
next then, Scotty?
Let's try Classics on the Shelf for 200.
Classics on the Shelf for 200. Your question is: released in 1993, this film is based on a historical fiction novel and adapted in black and white by Steven Spielberg.
Scotty.
Oh, that's Juan. I heard Juan. Yeah.
What is
4,
oh,
3,
Oh,
2,
no.
1.
I had it. I had it.
Oh,
I had it.
no.
Scotty,
What is Schindler's List?
Yeah, damn it.
that is correct. Damn, Juan.
Juan, the pressure is tough.
It was right there on the tongue, man.
Wow.
It happens to the best of us. Where would you like to go next, Scotty?
Let's continue with Classics to 400.
All right. You know what's crazy? Juan criticizes my gameplay in the Schmodown, and here he is fumbling around. All right, let's go to the second question here. Classics on the Shelf. Released in 1972, this film is based upon the novel written by one of its screenwriters, Mario Puzo.
Juan,
Juan.
what is The Godfather?
Boom! Juan, nice. Well, nice recovery, bud. Where are we going next?
Let's stay with Classics on the Shelf for 600.
Classics on the Shelf for 600. Your question is: released in 1994, this film is based on a novella by Stephen King.
J Scotty.
Go ahead.
What is The Shawshank Redemption?
That is correct.
Yeah, nice.
All right, J Scotty still controlling the board. Where are we going next?
Let's go back to MacGuffins. Were we up to
600.
600.
600? Cool.
All right, this 2012 film shows how an object of great importance was the answer to a riddle game in the dark. One MacGuffin to rule them all.
J Scotty.
J Scotty.
What is The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey?
Wow.
Great poll.
Fantastic
Yes.
poll. Yeah. One of the best Middle Earth films ever made. I don't care what anybody says. All right.
I'm gonna go back to Two to Tango. You have to refresh me on.
We're at 400.
400, please.
All right. For 400 and 2 to Tango, your question is: this song from The Sound of Music mentions brown paper packages tied with Nancy.
Ooh, Nancy.
What is My Favorite Things?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Nice, Nancy.
Nancy, there we go. Getting back in. I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel good. Where you want to go next?
Let's go Two to Tango for 600.
All right, for 600. This 2002 flick earned Oscar nominations for Queen Latifah, Renee Zellweger, and Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Juan,
I think Nancy
Ooh,
said actually, we couldn't hear her, but I saw her mouth, Nancy.
Okay, go ahead, Nancy.
What is Chicago?
Correct. Nice. All right, where are we going next, Nancy?
Two to Tango for 800.
2 to Tango for 800. Your question is: this 2001 film fulfilled Ewan McGregor's lifelong
J
desire.
Scotty.
J Scotty.
What is Moulin Rouge?
Correct.
Wow, J Scotty. Doesn't let him breathe for too long before
Pulls that trigger
pulls
early.
him down again. Wow.
Let's go back to Classics on the Shelf. Were we up to 800?
800.
All right. Classics on the Shelf for 800. Released in 1990. This film is based on the nonfiction book Wise Guys by Nicholas Pileggi. Let me read that again just to give him a chance. Released in 1990, this film is based on the non-fiction book Wise Guys by Nicholas Pileggi.
Scotty.
What is Goodfellas?
That is correct for 800 points.
Scotty, where would you like to go next?
Are we finishing out classics, if I'm not mistaken here?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Classics for 1,000. Juan and Nancy, this could both get you right back in the game.
Yeah.
Your question is, Thomas Harris's 1988 book is the second in the series, but the only one and the only one of 3 films ever to sweep the Oscars. Thomas Harris's 1988 book is the second in the series, but the only one of the series and the only one of 3 movies ever to sweep the Oscars. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Silence of the Lambs. The Silence of the Lambs.
Wow.
It's a tough question, but it's 1,000 points.
Yeah. You gotta take a chance. All right, where are we going, Scotty?
So
you got MacGuffins for 8 and 1,000, and 2 to tango for 1,000.
let's do MacGuffins for 8.
All right. This iconic MacGuffin was, quote, the stuff that dreams are made of in 1941.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The answer was the Maltese Falcon. The Maltese Falcon. However you say it. Falcon. How do you say it? Falcon? Falcon?
Falcon.
All right, fine.
You dirty bird.
Falcon. I like that. It's a ringtone.
Sometimes I just shut down like the aviator. All right, what's the next?
You should do that every time you get a tweet. And you just get an audible Falcon. And just like, got a tweet.
Oh, who's that?
Exactly. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good sound. I like that. All right, J Scotty.
Let's finish out MacGuffins.
All right, MacGuffins, your final one for 1,000 points. Juan and Nancy, good vibes coming your way. Good vibes coming your way. This 1963 massive ensemble comedy saw some of the time's greatest comedians trying to find a treasure buried under a big W.
Scotty.
What
is It's a Mad World?
He got all the mads right.
He really did. I was going to take it away from him because he's so far in the lead.
Exactly. Just like, can he do it? Maybe we only give him 800 points if he gets 3 of them.
That's right.
J Scotty. Well, you only have one choice. John,
that's right. I'll do it.
That for him.
This actress did her own singing in Funny Face, but she was dubbed in My Fair Lady.
5.
Well, I got a notion, but
damn it, I did it again.
5, 4, 3.
I know it. I know it.
1.
No. Wow. We were even lenient on Juan. And Audrey Hepburn is the answer.
Yes. Yes.
Audrey, the great Audrey Hepburn.
That sucks, man. I've been there doing the schmodown. Sometimes you're like, and as soon as they get the first 2 letters out, you're like, I hate myself. Yeah, it's another worse, man. We've all John and I both have been there numerous times.
It sucks.
And it sucks. And then you face an asshole like J Scotty, and you're like, I don't know why I showed up today. But let's check in with Blair and see what these scores are.
Oh, yes. Let me bring Blair back into this thing. There he is. Blair, what do we got?
It's a runaway here. Scotty with 6,100.
Oof.
Nancy with 1,300.
Not bad.
And Juan with 400 points.
Oh.
And what was Nancy's again? I'm sorry.
1,300.
All right.
1,000.
And Juan's still at 400, even though he blew that 1,000-point question. Is that what you're telling us?
Because he got another one.
Oh, nice. All right, Juan. You stayed alive at least a little bit. So you can bet. You never know. J Scotty may get cocky and bet it all and blow it. You just never know.
I feel like he's already writing down a number.
Yeah, it's like 2.
Son of a bitch.
J Scotty just wrote like 2.
All right. Well,
all right.
So we'll give you your final category, and then we'll drop you guys out so you can write down your wager, whatever it may be. Let's see if J Scotty has any balls, and he bets 6,099. All right. Your final category is Oscar winners. Oscar winners is your final category.
All right. Let's drop you out right now. Well, don't we have to ask him the question? No.
Yeah, they're going to make their bet
they're going to bet first. All right.
Screen. And we'll just hang out here. Check out.
J Scotty looks like he looks like a juggernaut, right?
J Scott, it's a hell of an opening round. Were
we saying that Blair looked good? Were you saying
it looks like the beard's trimmed down the sides a little? Like
I had it trimmed and my hair cut a little bit. So
looking good.
Still growing, but just kind of looking nice.
Right.
I saw a dude with dreads on his beard the other day.
What?
I've never seen that before.
Captain Jack Sparrow?
But like thicker, like usually those big hippie ones that are like the size of your fist starting on top of the head. You're like 4 big, just long beard dreads. And I was like, wow, dude, I can't imagine the stink on that.
A homeless guy or just a guy you know?
No, a guy I saw out at the grocery store. And everything else was together, and then he just had fucking beard dreads. And they're like, I've never seen that.
He was just dipping it in the potato salad. All right. Should we bring everybody back in?
Bring them back in.
All right. Juan, J Scotty, and Nancy. All right. What do we got?
Okay. Let's see what we have them show us what they're going to bet. Or do you want to ask the question, have them write down, and then I forget how we did it before. I'm sorry.
How do we do it before? Do you guys remember?
In Jeopardy, you guys
need to confirm what we've bet before you ask the question, don't you?
Didn't know how we did it the first 4 times, and you guys have been paying attention, and we haven't looked back since we recorded it because we're lazy. So thank you very much for that. All right, what did everybody bet? We will start with you, Juan, since you are in last place at 400.
I bet 400. Why not?
Fair.
Good for you, Juan. Nancy, we'll move on to you. 1,300. What was your bet?
300.
Oh,
300.
Banking on J Scotty getting the cocky a little bit. All right.
J Scotty, what did you bet?
Well, I decided to play it safe. I can you see this okay? 3,400, yeah.
Smart man.
Smart.
All right.
Still would maintain, but all right. So your final question is, good luck to all 3 of you.
Yes.
With his magic and imagination, this man holds the record, having won 22 Oscars.
22.
With his magic and imagination, this man holds the record, having won 22 Oscars. Give you a second to write down your answers.
Yeah.
Pay attention to the question is what I would say.
I like magic and imagination.
I love it too. It's a thing of beauty. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a thing of beauty.
That's right.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mr. Reyes, you bet 400. What is your answer?
Who is Gene Wilder?
Gene Wilder? He does have magic and imagination, but I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
22 Oscars? Come on, Juan.
All right. That was a joke answer. I didn't have it.
Okay.
Nancy, what is your answer?
Oh gosh, like I drew a blank, so I wrote who is question mark.
Nancy.
She ends with 1,000.
Yeah.
I respect it.
All right. Well, J Scotty, does J Scotty get it correct? What is your answer?
I went with who is John Williams. I don't know if that's right or not.
Oh my God. What is going on here?
Sorry to all 3 of you. It is Walt Disney.
Walt Disney.
Walt Disney.
Magic and imagination.
Magic and imagination. So 2,700 is where J Scotty ends up.
Wow.
J Scotty with 2,700. Nancy has 1,000. Juan ended up with 0, but played a hell of a game.
He really did.
Hell of a game.
It was a 2 bongo game for sure.
Congratulations to Mr. J Scotty St Clair. There you go.
Thanks, guys.
Dance to the next round, J Scotty. Good job.
You got nothing to hang your head about. I just had the reflexes were on my side today.
Oh, okay. That's enough. He's like
All right.
Tyson picking up the guy after he knocked him out. Oh, you fought really, really well. I just caught you with a lucky punch.
I didn't mean to be disingenuous.
No, you were. You're fine. Thank you for playing. Nancy, any final words? And our thanks to you for playing today.
Yeah, I had a great time. You know, second place feels like first place, but it is what it is.
I like that attitude. That's a Canadian attitude if I ever heard it. All right.
Exactly. And then Juan, thank you so much, sir.
No problem. My when I saw Scotty's name in the email that he was going to be on my show, I kind of knew he was going to run away with it.
Oh, man.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow. psyched himself up before the match. Come on.
Reputation. What are you talking shit in the Facebook group? You
J Scotty, what are you doing? You big time.
Every day.
I always see him on the chat, so I know he watches all the shows. So I know.
Oh, right.
Big fan.
Yeah. Like that's not how you spell carnival. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but let's see your dance moves, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's right.
Our thanks to all three of you and to Blair for helping us out with the numbers on the back end. John, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
No, a fantastic match. A lot of fun to have you guys in here. Thank you all so much for being patrons of the Top 10 show. We live and breathe by the support you give us, and we can't thank you enough for the fact you do. And everybody out there who supports us and anybody who is watching, come on over to the Top 10 and support us there on the Patreon. Top 10, patreon.com/the Top 10 with the number 10 there. Come and be a part of this for the next go around for sure.
Yes, and once again, our thanks to Blair, Nancy, J Scotty, and Juan for showing up, playing the game today, helping us out. On behalf of the lovely and talented Mr. John Rocha, I am Matt Knost. That has been Golden Ticket, Episode 5, over and out.
And it's our way of saying a big thank you to the patrons for playing. And if I have time, I will sing it in rhyme. Thanks for listening to the Golden Ticket.